a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they turn it into a defensive score. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Might be changing the route. Here's Moore to throw. Fires quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job, not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
With the catch, it's Moore. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it.
I like the poise by the... back on that play too, because a lot of times as a quarterback you see the blitz coming and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called and he knew he could leave it on. Heads up play by the QB.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Throwing more. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they'll take an 8-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He'll try it again, showing off the arms. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He goes down. He needed to get forward to pick up that 1st down, and now they've got a decision to make on 4th. Off the RPO, complete. He goes down immediately, but boy, he knew where he was on the field, just enough to pick up the 1st down. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Stockton. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's got him. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the 1st. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, 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 the dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The RPO, fire complete to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to the run, it's Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He might want another play. Dante Moore throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hooks. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Hill. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. Now they'll put their heads together over on the sideline. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this defense taking one back to the house? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He's going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He's past the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. He's going for a big play downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
They'll go back to the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Just enough time to get off 1 final play of the half. To the air, it's Stockton. Now improvising. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running inside, it's Davison. Nice move and keep running. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Looking for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Makes the catch. It's Hooks. Runs through a man. He might have space. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. He wants to change this route. Moore. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the two-point conversion attempt will fail. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. They went for it all on first down, didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Here's a give to Frazier. Maybe some room here. He is in! Touchdown, Georgia!
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
They've got it to a two-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the third quarter. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Making side adjustments here. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Here's Moore to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. just keeps moving. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Here comes the heat, and they got him.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he never had a chance.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And they got him for a safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D-tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D-tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
Wide receiver going in motion. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Quarterback making checks. They'll go play action with Moore. Escapes the pressure going right. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. Second and long from the 19. Off play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Throwing more. Going downfield for the big play. Got it down the field. Running through contact. Makes the grab in their space. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Ducks! A pick six!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing